jump on today and just share with you, answer a few questions that I've gotten through Messenger. And I thought, well, maybe more people want to hear the answers to these questions, so I'm going to share them here with you. Okay, so the first question is, how long do you fast? I fast about 20 hours a day. I've been fasting since 2019, and it's something that I've implemented into my life. I have tried moving it into and implementing it in different ways and tweaking my fasting window, and 20 hours for me right now is really the average. I try to go at least 20 hours a day. I clock it on an app, and 20 hours just makes me feel the best. I only have 4 hours that I can eat in, and that helps me to not overeat because I love food. And if I had 8 hours in a day to eat or 6 hours in a day to eat, I would overeat. And I know myself to know that I would overeat. I would pick and I would just overeat. So I have my 4 hour eating window. I have one, sometimes two meals in that, but that's plenty of time for me to get the nourishment that I need for my body. So that's how long I usually fast. And I fast every day. I fast every single day. I have since 2019 when I first started fasting. I can't imagine going a day without fasting. It just makes me feel better. I know my body's doing its job in clearing out what I've eaten. My digestive tract has enough time to rest, and I know the nourishment that I put in there is being utilized in the best way possible. So yes, I fast every single day. It just keeps me on track, and I just like how I feel. The feeling, the energy, the focus that it brings to me. I love to fast, and I fast every single day. Do I do more than one meal a day? OMAD. Now, I usually, for the most part, I do OMAD, one meal a day, simply because it's easier for me. I have so much going on, and it's easier for me to do that early afternoon, just have my one meal that lasts like 1 to 2 to 3 hours. And that doesn't mean just one plate, just me nonstop eating. It means I might have a little bit of like a protein shake to open my window, then I have a protein heavy meal, and then I may close up with something, a meat wrap or something like that, a tin of sardines. But my meal is usually one meal a day. That consists of one meal a day. Sometimes I'll have two meals. Mostly it's one meal a day. That's where I like it. The other thing is sometimes I don't have any meal a day, and I will skip a whole day of eating. I'll go 24 hours, or I'll go 36 hours, or 48 hours, because it's just easier for me sometimes within my monthly cycle to fast. The week of my cycle, I can fast longer with no problem at all. So that sort of goes with Mindy Pelz's book, A Fast Like a Girl. She talks about fasting with your cycle. And I've noticed that she says that week of your cycle is a good time to do long fasts, and I absolutely agree. I feel good, I'm not hungry, and that's a great time to fast. So I do longer fasts that week, the week of my cycle. Do you still eat keto? Do you do keto or do you do carnivore? Well, I have done both. I came to my whole wellness journey. Now, when I talk about my wellness journey, I mean, I followed lots of fad diets over my life and tried different diets, every kind of diet you could think of, Weight Watchers and all these different things, Slim Fasts, all these different diets. And when this wellness journey that I'm on now, when it first started, I started with keto, and I got so many good results. My body was healing. I was feeling better. I was having energy. I was reverse aging in some of the areas that I had noticed that I was aging, and I just really took to keto and just felt so many results that I stayed with keto. I did move away from keto and moved to carnivore for about 6 months, strict carnivore, just to see what that would do. It really didn't make much of a difference for me because I was already so keto and so low carb, but I did feel good. I didn't mind it at all, and it was something I could do. But now I'm more ketovore is what it's called. Nisha Berry has coined that term of ketovore. And what I do is I mostly meat-based animal products, eggs and bacon and beef and pork and seafood. Those are chicken. Those are the things I mostly stick with. But every once in a while, I like to have a big salad. I just have a craving for a big salad, and I will allow myself to have a salad. So that would mean I'm not strictly carnivore. I can have a salad, And so sometimes I do. I don't eat vegetables every day, and I can't even say I eat them every week. But when I crave something like that, I think it's my body just saying, yeah, have some of that. And I will have a salad with still a lot of meat on it, still a lot of protein, some healthy fats on it, avocado oil, olive oil, some kind of dressing like that to put on it, and I enjoy my salad. So ketovore is what I would label myself, not completely carnivore, and a little more meat heavy on the keto. So I'd say meat heavy keto to ketovore. That's where I am. Do you ever have a problem with your menstrual cycle? Now, I don't. I'm 52 years old. I am midlife, and I still have a regular cycle. I don't have any problems with it. Fasting has never affected my cycle at all. Less of an issue. I never really had problems with bad cramping or things like that. I have a sister who had that. I have girls, my daughters who've had that. I never had that. So I can't say it's a big difference, but the little bit that I had has improved greatly. And I don't really have many symptoms at all. Do you exercise? Yes, I do exercise. The minimum I try to do a day is 10,000 steps, and that's walking around the house, going on a walk, whatever it is. My daughters and I have started running. We've been running for about a week every day, getting up in the morning to run a mile. This is conditioning. Right now it's a mile. We haven't been running, they've been playing tennis and stuff. I haven't. So I'm starting to run, and we're doing a mile in the morning, and we may increase that, but right now it's a mile every morning I'm doing those. So I'm committed to that, committed to my 10,000, at least 10,000 steps a day. That's probably going to be upped a little bit just to challenge myself, because 10,000 is quite easy to do. So I think I'm going to have to up that a little bit, challenge myself. I always like to push myself a little more to keep myself growing and in shape. So the 10,000 steps, the running in the morning. My children actually got me a rebounder for Mother's Day per my request, because I've learned so much about rebounding, been reading up so much about how it helps with lymph drainage, helps with muscle strength, with bone strength, helps with your balance, helps to give you energy, helps your mood and your mind. And who doesn't like jumping around? It's fun. So I got a trampoline, and I've started to rebound every day, a little bit every day. And everybody else uses it too, so it's a win-win. That and weightlifting. Do I lift weights? No. I cannot say I lift weights. What I do is I do some resistance training, which is I do squats. I try to do 50 squats a day. I am doing push-ups to strengthen and maintain the strength in the muscle of my upper body. I lift children almost every day. I'm lifting children, and I lift heavy things when I have to, which is a lot in a house. I have to lift groceries, all these things that we need muscles for. I use my muscles for. Going for a specific weight training regimen, I don't do that right now. I will be working that in, just because I know how important it is to maintain your metabolism, muscle, and how important that is just for our health and longevity, and to lower the chances of injury if you do fall. I don't want to fall and break something. I want to fall and pretty much bounce back up and not have to worry about it, which I've experienced just through my diet and exercise that I do. I don't get injured. I've fallen, I've tripped, and I really don't have a problem with any of that. So I will continue to move ahead in my exercise regimen, and I will be adding the weights on, but I don't do that right now. Okay, so those are the questions I've received so far. If you like this kind of video, or if you have some questions that you would like me to answer, just type them down below or send me a DM, and I'd be happy to answer your questions. I just want to be here, have this a community to help you, to motivate you, and to share with you what I'm learning. I read books, I listen to podcasts, I read studies, and I do a lot of personal enrichment and training with different courses and stuff. So I just want to share with you and help you along your journey. If you have any questions, just let me know. If you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Share it out far and wide so I can reach more people. And I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.